y'all doing? It's your boy Red Sinatra. This is the Give Game Podcast. I'm here to give you guys the hottest news in sports, fashion, and hip hop culture. To be frank, I really don't know what I'm doing, but fuck it, it's 2020, everything's going crazy. Why not start my own show? So, if you know me, it'll be um, wrong for me to not do this. Let's start off, with the you know, inaugural taping and recording. We're popping the bottle. Shout out to the good folks at Vul Clico. You know, it's like your boy's water right here. So I'm gonna share this with some of my friends and family and production team, and stay tuned. Keep it going. Why the fuck did it do that, bruh? Hold up. Bro, I've never popped a bottle and it did that before, bro. What the fuck, bro? Bro, cause I never, bro, legit, I never like just took that shit off and then it popped, bro. Like I have to take it off. I was like, what the fuck, yo? Hey, Voov, what the fuck is up with that? All right, cheers. Fuck. All right. How we looking? We looking wet up here. Yo, I pop bottles frequently. I've never that, especially with some Voov, that has never happened where the shit just pops out the cage. So I mean, I was told it made for good content. So fuck it, we're gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna keep the show on the road, and we're gonna be good. So the Give Game Podcast. What is it? What I'm gonna be talking about? So basically, um, when I have conversations with my friends, they vary, but typically they're on different topics, pertaining to music, the latest drops of the week, fashion, some of the hottest sneakers that are coming out, sports, some of the hottest games and hottest tickets that's going to be going on. So I'll be giving you guys a little insight into that. Also, I have special guests come through. We'll be chopping up game. They'll be giving me game on what they got going on. Also, you know, I look forward to hearing from you guys. You guys giving me ideas on subjects that I should talk about, hot topics. So, could you just do me this quick favor? Follow me on all social media content at Red Sinatra on Instagram, at Give Game Podcast on Instagram, um, Facebook, Red Sinatra. Comment, like, share, please, please, please. Also, YouTube, subscribe, Give Game Podcast. We'll have that content up there as well. I appreciate that. So, this is the week of, what's this week? What's the dates for this week? Let's start with Monday to Sunday or Sunday to Saturday. What is this week? Since we got to be technical, this is the week of December the 6th through the 12th. Some of the hot things that will be coming out. Number one on my list, the hottest thing on my list for the week of December the 6th through the 12th is the Nike Dunk and Ambush collab. Um, this shoe made its first appearance at New York Fashion Week earlier this year. It's set to be retailed at $180, and you'll probably get resale value average around $1,000, probably more than that, depending on the shoe size. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get more than $1,000 for this shoe. Real dope shoe, very clean. It's made with the Tokyo fashion group Ambush. I think they started as a jewelry line back in 2008 by the designer Yoon and Japanese rapper Verbal. And they transcended into fashion. And this week they're doing the collab with Nike, the Ambush. Some of the key features that I like about this shoe, probably the hottest dunk that I've seen in a long time, to be honest, is the extended Nike checks. It extends past the heel. They say that it is in homage to the Japanese car and bike culture, which is supposedly a big thing over there. So, that's why they got it looking like some angel wings hopping off the back of the heel, very hard body, like, you know what I mean? That's dope. The Ambush imprinted on the back of the heel, as well as the the tags on the tongue. So it gives it a slight twist, but also the classic dunk look. So if you are able to get your hands on those, if you can score those, you got yourself a winner. Just remember who gave you some game. You did. That's the one, ain't it? That's the one I was looking for, ain't it? So not only will I be talking about the dopest drops and shoes and sneaker culture, but I'll be going over some of the hottest tickets and some of the most anticipated games in sports. I'm from North Carolina, so you know college basketball is very big here. Sports in general. I have to admit, I am an avid sports fan. Go Blue Devils, even though it's looking very tough this year. All my fellow Blue Devils, it's looking very, very tough. It's very strange around here this year. I'm not even gonna lie. We took a bad loss this week. Coach K is actually petitioning to end the season. I wonder why. Because we don't really probably got too much to work with, but I hope they can definitely piece it together and get the ball rolling. I got the utmost confidence in Coach K and those young fellas over there at Duke balling out. So yeah, go Blue Devils. I think we definitely have a team good enough to beat the Tar Heels. I'll be ready to put my money up on that too. Also, everything home base with me. Carolina Panthers fan, keep pounding. Not scared to say it. It's been a rough year for us this year as well, but bright future ahead of us. Bright future ahead of us. We have the Denver Broncos. The much hated Denver Broncos are coming to town. They are allowing fans in the NFL, so I might actually go to that game this week. If it's pretty decent weather. We're at 4-7. I expected us to have about 6 wins this year. With a few games remaining, we may be able to even beat 6 wins. So I definitely look forward to us getting back on roll and getting a W this week. We got Christian McCaffrey coming back, so that's always a plus. And I look forward to us turning the tide and having success moving forward. But I'm going to give you guys my top 5 teams in the NFL as of week. What week we in? Can you check that for me? Week 14. At number 5, I'm going to say the Green Bay Packers. Um, of course, got Aaron Rodgers at the helm. You always have a chance to win when you have A-Rod. Um, their inconsistencies is why I have them at number 5, but nonetheless, A-Rod is their quarterback. So with him, you always have a chance. At number 4, I'm going to say the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's right, the Pittsburgh Steelers at number 4. Even though they just lost their first game, I think they've been playing down to their competition a lot. Um, that's never a good thing when you're trying to win. They just took a loss, and with a few weeks left, I actually see them taking a few more losses. I know all you Steel Curtain fans are going to give me hell about that, but it is what it is. Number 3, I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills. Probably the most, probably the scariest team right now to me outside of the Kansas City Chiefs. I think that they are the real deal. In fact, they have the Pittsburgh Steelers this week. I think they will actually beat Pittsburgh this week, so I'm going to have them at number 3. And I hate to say it, but the second best team in the NFL as of week 14, I have to go with the New Orleans Saints. Even with Drew Brees being out, them having backup quarterbacks, dealing with Michael Thomas not playing in the beginning of the season. They found ways to win, and that's just what winners do. They've been a well-oiled machine for a few years now, so I know they look forward to carrying that over to the playoffs. They have already etched their name in postseason football. And, of course, number 1 team as of week 14 in the National Football League, I have to go with the Kansas City Chiefs, the defending Super Bowl champs. Of course, you got my homeboy, Andy Reid, Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill is probably top 3 wide receiver. Defense stepping up, so I'm going to put them in number 1. And if the Super Bowl was today, I would say we would see a matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers. I just think it's, as of right now, it's time for A-Rod to get back to the big game. So that may change next week. Who knows? But as of right now, week 14, and if I had to pick Super Bowl contestants, it would be the Green Bay Packers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Let me get another sip right quick. Again, this is the Give Game Podcast. You did. Don't forget where you got your game from. December 6th through the 12th, our hip-hop drops of the week, our hot hip-hop albums of the week. I haven't really paid attention to anything. Nothing's really caught my attention, so I'm going to give you guys my playlist, the Red Sinatra 2020 playlist. Please go check that out. Download that on Apple Music and on Tidal. I have that available for you. Just a little taste of, some of my favorite songs and, some of my favorite tunes from 2020. Go check that out. Some of the artists and songs that I have on my playlist that I want to big up. I want to big up Larry June. Good job, Larry. You're doing good, Larry. Numbers. Hey. I see you, Larry. Keep it up, man. I got one of his cuts from his project that he did with Cardo. His intro. That's one of my nice ride out songs. And probably a surprise song that y'all probably wouldn't think that I have on there is the Savage remix. That definitely made a cut. Say what you want to say. Fucking Beyonce killed that shit. Beyonce, be real, probably is one of the hardest artists out. Judge your uncle, not me. Another cut. I like rapping for Dom Kennedy. I got some cuts from Dom Kennedy up there. And of course, we got your T.I.s, your Drake. So definitely go check that out. Again, that's at Apple Music, Red Sinatra 2020 playlist. On Tidal, Red Sinatra 2020 playlist. For sure. Don't forget who gave you game. As I mentioned, I look forward to having, special guests come out. I've actually, it's so crazy because, sometimes you just do things and the universe has a way of working, man. You really never know what may happen. Um, I It's 2020, man. It's a pandemic. Some We don't know what's gonna happen next. I definitely did not envision myself in front of you guys doing this, but I had to say this is my first show, the inaugural show, and it's being cool. I definitely look forward to having special guests. I actually reached out to a few people, just blindly shooting my shot, and they actually responded back. So that's very dope. It's enthusiastic. It's encouraging. It makes me want to continue to do it. So I look forward to bringing you guys more content with some of those special guests. We're gonna try to turn this thing up as much as we can, as best as we can. I also look forward to getting some ideas from you guys. So I'll be having weekly polls. I'll be having weekly discussions. If you if you follow me on any social media, I can be somewhat of a troll. Not even gonna lie to you, But good conversation makes for change, and it makes for understanding, and I think that's important, especially nowadays. So hit me up, give me ideas, and we'll definitely discuss it at the Give Game podcast. As a matter of fact, we got some people in the audience today. Give me something to talk about. Give me something to give the people game about. What we got going on? Who you got something for me?
Let's talk about Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels?
Yeah,
Who is that?
the guy with the young lady on Instagram.
Your average at best guy. Oh my God! If you haven't watched that video, check it out.
But a man earning the kind of money you're talking about does not go for an average looking woman.
I mean, my body is not average, so.
But ma'am, you please don't make me say it.
Say what? I really just wanted some advice. I love your.
I'm giving you advice, but you're not taking it. The advice is, ma'am, you're average looking at best.
I'm taking it in, but.
Okay, but you're not accepting the fact that, okay. Average looking women. Average looking woman who's older. Average looking older woman with a 13-year-old son. Average looking woman with a 13-year-old son with a sketchy baby daddy. This gets worse every time I say something. And now you're asking for a man who's in the top 10% of men. You don't qualify for one.
So in the video, the young lady's from North Carolina. She said she made 6 figures. I think all my black queens are beautiful. So I'm not going to tell you you're not beautiful, but her thing was this. Her thing was, she made 6 figures. She wanted a guy who made 6 figures and was like, she had all these like crazy, well, I'm not even going to say crazy standards, but I guess she set the bar for herself really, really high. Do you think it's a thing of setting the bar too high? Let's be real. Let's be real. And my boy Kevin Samuels, man, he was laying it on her. He was basically telling her. He told her, "Sweetheart, you a six at best." He said, "Sweetheart, you're average. You're average at best." Men, men in that top 10% do not want average at best. What do y'all think? I mean, do you think that as men and as women we set our standards too high? I honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I think men we set our standards too low sometimes. Sometimes we don't even have standards if we want to be frank. You know what I'm saying? Now women, I can understand, where that come from, but in today's society, a lot of things has become about monetary possessions and how much money you make. And if you don't make this amount, then you know I can't deal with you. And if you're not a looker, if you're not what we call a looker, should you expect to be able to do that? Get somebody like that. Y'all tell me what y'all think. To each his own, but good luck. Good luck. He also was telling a dude. He went off on a dude. He told a dude. He told a dude. He asked a dude was his dick big. The dude was like, huh? And the dude was kind of he didn't want to answer. And my boy Kevin Samuels was telling him, nigga, if you don't know, then you don't. You can't be out here little penis, no money, expecting to get something. I'm gonna just keep it hot with you. I'm gonna just keep it all the way 100% with you. If you ain't got no money and you can't satisfy, bro, you a babysitter at best. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You're a babysitter at best, and don't be out here looking for queen. Who's a queen? Give me a queen. Name a queen.
Elizabeth.
Don't be looking for Queen. Don't be looking for Queen Elizabeth when you don't have either of those. Now, if you're gonna be broke, you got to come to the party with some wood, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Ain't no girl trying to ain't cause look, when I ain't have no money, I was the man. You know what I'm saying? She like cut.
Good. 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 Good.
All right. But yeah, man. Yeah, that video was funny, man. What else we got to talk about? What's something else we can I can give him some game on? What else crazy out here?
Let's talk about how this ex-Israeli space security chief is saying that Donald Trump knows that aliens are real. How you feel about that?
Aliens are real. I mean, we're on Earth. There's how many different galaxies? How many different planets? Like for you to think that there aren't any other life forms out here, I think it would be, I think it would be kind of slow of you to think that. But I think he also said something like we work with them or something. Like he said we work with the aliens or something too, right?
Right. Basically stating that we shouldn't expose or tell that type of information because we don't want people to go into a frenzy.
It's 2020. What's the worst can happen? But you know what's so funny? People have called it. People have been calling it. Um, They said the Rona hit. The next thing is the alien. So shit. Buckle your seatbelts, folks. I think it's going down 2021. You know what I'm saying? I think they will start to get exposed. And I mean, if we're working with them, as long as they're friendly, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no problems, you know what I mean? But yeah, so again, this is the Give Game podcast. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to do it. All right, again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in with me. Um, I definitely look forward to continuing this journey. I look forward to having more fun. And to be honest, I'm figuring this shit out as we go, man. It's 2020. Like a song I heard, you better get up, get out, and get something. So, cheers from your boy Red Sinatra. All my friends here with me. Give Game Podcast. Put a drink in the air and don't forget who gave you game, baby. You did. I'm gonna need that endorsement, Voo. Send that over. Holla at you next week.